What if I told you that losing everything might be the best thing that ever happens to you? Sounds crazy, right? Meet Daniel, a man who once had everything: wealth, success, and respect. But in just one night, he lost it all. No money, no home, no friends. He hit rock bottom. And yet, just 1 year later, Daniel wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. What happened in those 7 days after his downfall changed his life forever. And if you listen closely, it might change yours too. Daniel was a self-made businessman. He had spent years building his empire: expensive suits, luxury cars, a beautiful home. But one bad investment wiped everything away. The banks took his house, his friends disappeared, and within a week, he found himself sleeping on a cold, hard bench in a park. No phone, no credit card, no one to call. And as he sat there staring at the ground, he kept repeating, "This isn't supposed to happen to me." He had spent his life chasing success, and now he had nothing. On his third night sleeping outside, Daniel felt a tap on his shoulder. It was an old man with tired eyes and a warm smile. The man sat beside him and said, "You think you've lost everything, but you haven't lost the most valuable thing of all." Daniel scoffed. "I have nothing left." The old man smiled and asked, "Then tell me, what do you see right now?" Daniel looked around. Dark sky, empty streets, nothing special. "Try again," the old man insisted. So Daniel looked again, this time really looked. He noticed the stars, something he hadn't paid attention to in years. He felt the cool breeze on his skin. He heard the distant sound of laughter from a nearby cafe. For the first time in weeks, he felt alive. The old man handed Daniel a notebook and a pen. "For the next 7 days," he said, "write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning." Daniel hesitated. "How is that going to help me?" The old man chuckled. "Just trust me. Gratitude changes everything." And so, with nothing to lose, Daniel agreed. The next morning, Daniel stared at the blank page. What could he possibly be grateful for? But then he wrote, "I'm alive. I can still think, breathe, and move. I have another day to try again." Simple, but it was a start. By the third day, something strange happened. Daniel started noticing small miracles, things he once ignored. The kindness of a stranger who gave him a free coffee, the warmth of the sun after a freezing night, the fact that he still had a mind full of ideas. He realized something powerful. He wasn't truly broke. He had his health, his experiences, his knowledge. He had something money couldn't buy. By the 7th day, Daniel wasn't just surviving, he was alive. He walked into a cafe and asked for a job, not as a businessman, but as a learner. He started small, cleaning tables. But within months, his mindset shift led him to opportunities he never imagined. 1 year later, Daniel wasn't just financially stable. He was happier than he had ever been. Because he finally understood this. True wealth isn't money, it's perspective. Most people think rock bottom is the end. But what if rock bottom is the beginning? Daniel thought he had lost everything, until he learned the secret. Gratitude turns nothing into everything. So let me ask you, what are you grateful for right now? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because sometimes the biggest blessings are disguised as the biggest losses. If you loved this story, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next one. Because one story can change a life. Subscribe for more powerful stories that will shift your perspective.